Acer Company is a top ICT company headquartered in New Taipei, Taiwan. Acer was founded in 1976 by Stanchen Yongxi, who is a businessman and an engineer. They focus on deliver high-quality laptops, desktops, monitors and more for users across many countries including Malaysia, Vietnam, and China. They employ over 9,000 people globally who are involved in contributing to the design, marketing, sales and support of products and services. Moreover, they also focus on sustainable growth, exploring and identifying new opportunities that meet with their environmental and social responsibilities.
Great. The sales were extremely high last Christmas, shown on the sales graphs.
Yeah. Our team also found that searching for gaming laptops is becoming higher among young people from websites. So, we predict that 100,000 units for our Nitro gaming laptop series will be sold globally.
Based on my observation, I can expect the sales for this year will be higher compared to last year.
Awesome. To take the holiday and back-to-school market, we need to act quickly.
Hello everyone, let's start the meeting now. Since we have a 100,000 unit forecast, we need to have a proper regional allocation by today. This is crucial to ensure that regions with higher demand get a larger share to meet the market requirement and maximize the sales. Okay. According to our CRM and web analytic, we noticed that Asia leads the world in online pre-orders in the fourth quarter of last year. So, I recommend 40,000 units for Asia, particularly for Malaysia and Thailand, as there is a huge potential order from students preparing for the new semester.
Since Christmas sales often peak online in Russia and Germany, I recommend 35,000 units for Europe region.
Exactly. So, 40% to Asia, 35% to Europe and 25% to the US. Yesterday, we are assigned a 100,000 Nitro gaming laptop series production order. Since we still have 5,000 units store in the warehouse, we only need to produce 95,000 units more. To avoid overload and quality assurance, we will propose to produce 20,000 units in a week for 5 weeks. Production process will be handled by both factories come from Taiwan and China. Based on the previous production records, factories located in Taiwan can handle 12,000 units while China can handle 8,000 units in a week. A number of extra 5,000 units will be produced and stored in the warehouse for backup purposes. When MPS is confirmed, it will be sent to the procurement office to ensure that required components are enough. This can facilitate workflow and avoid late delivery of the finished goods.
Acer don't have sufficient hardware including CPUs, RAM, and SSDs for the laptop's production. So, they need to create purchase requisitions as soon as possible. Before performing purchase activities, they need to check internal sourcing, so they can avoid external orders by transferring the insufficient hardware internally from other facilities. If internal sourcing also can't find the hardware they need to, then external sourcing will be carried out. Material Master clearly shows the procurement, inventory, and accounting data. By viewing Material Master, the team can understand which materials they need to be purchased and from which vendor. From the Material Master, they notice that CPUs are always supplied by Intel. Since the last 4 purchase orders with Intel were fulfilled on time, they are a highly reliable CPU supplier. So, CPUs will be continued supply by Intel. Since RAMs are supplies by Kingston and they have an outline agreement with Kingston valid until next year, they will continue supply RAMs to Acer as usual. However, SSDs are supplied by Samsung, but they don't have a long-term contract. So, Acer need to send out a request for quotation to invite Samsung and other suppliers to submit quotation for the supply of materials. Once they submit quotation, evaluation process will be implemented to identify most suitable and reliable supplier, where the highest scoring will be given a purchasing order and a reject letter for those not selected via email.
Goods received, and now we need to verify the delivery against the PO.
Great. All items quantity and model ordered are correct and in good condition.
Nice. Please update purchase order history as received.
Since all shipment are received, we need to process the invoice. Payment will be scheduled within 14 working days by bank transfer to the target vendor. A financial accounting document will be generated to record this transaction for future reference.
Manufacturing process has three main work center activities including assembly, packaging, and inspection. Assembly process is an initial process where all necessary components are gathered into one complete unit. Then, the inspection process will be implemented to randomly sampling the units produced, ensure high quality and functionality of the completed goods. After inspection, the packaging process is carried out to carefully pack and label finished products into a box and prepare for distribution process. Now we need to perform order settlement. Order settlement is a way to record the actual production cost for a product into a system. These costs can be primary, like external services or materials, and secondary costs like administrative overhead or labor. If there is a difference between actual cost and the planned costs, this difference will be posted into a different price account. For example, the planned cost of a Nitro Series laptop is $1,000, but the actual cost is $1,500, then this difference of $500 will be recorded in the system. This process is crucial to help Acer company to understand cost variance and supporting better budgeting and pricing strategies in the future.
Mom, can I get a new laptop as my Christmas's present?
Sure, I remember your semester starts next week, but you still don't have your own laptop. My dear, you can buy it online through Lazada as there are a lot of coupons that you can use. I heard that Acer launched a new laptop series. I think you can check for it whether suitable for you or not.
Sure, I will ask for the details information of the laptop with the sales assistants via chat box. Thank you, Mom.
Before placing an order, customers can request sellers for information or a quotation about their product or services. Typically, the price of the product, quantity availability, and estimated delivery date will be asked by the buyers. Then, sellers need to create quotations to answer and address questions for potential customers. A quotation allows sellers and customers to have seamless communication before actual sales happen. A quotation is legally binding and protects buyers as they can sue the seller if they don't meet their promise in the court. For example, even if there are any internal or external factors during the sales activity, if the price of Acer Nitro Series listed in the quotation is $1,000, the seller can't increase the price. Once the order has been placed, delivery scheduling will be started. Delivery scheduling can be categorized into forward scheduling and backward scheduling. If the delivery documents are created, the shipping process will be then scheduled. This process is integrated with material management, extended warehouse management and finance modules. There are three types of shipping methods including order combination, partial delivery, and complete delivery. Order combination is a process of grouping and sending multiple orders to the similar customers in a time, leading to better cost effectiveness. Partial delivery will be conducted if there is a limited warehouse capacity or stock is sufficient. So, the goods in one order will be delivered on different days. For complete delivery, for example, if Susan has more than 2 items in a single order, the order will be only shipped once all items are ready, so Susan can receive all the items together.